Any other member who wish on this side? Mr. Altmire.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. And before I begin, I'd like to recognize the extraordinary contributions of Mr. Bright, Ms. Halverson, Mr. Graves, and Mr. Schock. H.R. 2956 incorporates bills authored by each of them, and it's thanks to their contributions that we have such a strong bill before us today. This legislation is particularly timely given the current economy. Whenever our nation has bounced back from previous downturns, the key ingredient has always been the same: innovation. Innovative ideas spark new products, which generate a wave of creation and put us back on a path to prosperity. As we respond to the current recession, the Small Business Innovation Research Program and the Small Business Technology Transfer Program are two critical tools. They provide valuable seed money for entrepreneurs who are willing to explore untested concepts and ultimately develop new products. The legislation before us makes a number of important changes to the SBIR program. The bill broadens the types of businesses that participate by expanding outreach to rural entrepreneurs as well as businesses headed by women and veterans. H.R. 2956 will bring SBIR research to areas of the country not traditionally considered hotbeds for R&D. This will mean new parts of the country and a more diverse set of firms will participate. This not only brings SBIR grant money and STTR partnerships to new regions of the country, but it expands the pool of talent from which the program can draw. Secondly, the bill targets resources toward bringing products to market. The initial Phase 1 research funded by SBIR is extraordinarily valuable. However, the greatest return on investment often comes when an idea is fully vetted, found to be workable, becomes a prototype, and finally is made commercially available or put to use in the federal marketplace. Under this bill, the SBIR and STTR programs will be focused on supporting the kind of work most likely to develop new products. Perhaps most important, this legislation helps firms participating in SBIR to attract capital. In 2003, an administrative ruling changed the rules governing how firms with venture capital backing might participate in the program, and that decision has stopped some of the most promising small businesses from receiving SBIR grants. In the current economic environment, it's difficult for small businesses to access financing under any situation, whether it be through venture capital or otherwise. We should be helping small businesses to raise capital, not penalizing those that do so. Restoring the SBIR rules to how they worked under the Clinton administration will further that goal. I have seen firsthand the great benefit that can come from venture capital investments. In my home region of western Pennsylvania, we've had the opportunity to team up with businesses in areas like Cleveland, Ohio, to facilitate venture capital investments. This partnership has attracted over 80 venture capital funds to invest in more than 60 healthcare enterprises in this Tech Belt region. Many of these firms are doing cutting-edge work, but under the current regulations cannot participate in the SBIR program. Allowing firms like these to compete for SBIR grants will foster innovation and further accelerate job growth. Madam Chair, all of these changes to SBIR and STTR that are contained in the bill are important. They will ensure that these initiatives are up to date and not only meet the challenges of today, but continue to foster innovation tomorrow. Small businesses are our nation's greatest innovators. The SBIR and STTR programs are just two ways that we can help them continue creating the jobs of the future. I look forward to working with you and the committee as we move forward in strengthening these important programs.